In today's video, I'm heading to Rawai beach in Thailand for a sunrise photography session. And I will be taking you behind the scenes to show exactly how I approached the scene and the camera settings I used along the way. So let's get started. It's around 5:45 now and it's still very dark here. I'm heading out with my tripod and everything. So let's see what we can click now. Hey everyone, and good morning from Phuket in Thailand. If you watched my previous video, then you know that I was packing for a vacation. If you're interested in seeing what gear I'm carrying for this vacation, then do check out my video in the link below. I'm in southern Phuket and I wanted to try out some seascape during the sunrise time. I'm still not very early, but I would have preferred to come earlier, probably during when the day was just breaking. But here we are. So in terms of setup, I have set up my D52 on a tripod with a 12 to 28 millimeter lens. This was the widest lens I had, and the day is actually breaking very fast and the light is already very bright now. So let's first try out some seascapes. I'm not using a ND filter right now, but maybe when the light is more bright, I'll try out some ND filters as well. So the composition which I want to take, basically, let me show you around. So I have lots of boat parked at the beach right now and it's really making for a lovely composition. I'll try to keep these boats in the foreground and then click the sky, and probably it was still a lovely red when I arrived, but it took me some time to set up, so I missed that part. But let's see what we can really click now. Behind the scenes, I'm shooting with the Nikon ZR and I had to place it on a sturdier tripod. But with this, I am using more like a flimsy tripod. But let's see, I am still near the camera, so hopefully this is not going to fall. And the waves are also coming in, so hopefully it will make some good composition. So I'm trying to keep this particular boat in composition, and it's also anchored with a rope, so it should make a lovely composition here. Let's try out some pictures with this. So my shutter speed is not very slow because it's already become quite bright now. It's 1/15th of a second. Let me try to reduce, and I am going to increase my aperture now. So I am at 6.3. Okay, I am now at 7.1 and 1/8th of a second. Okay, the waves are coming in, so I think I'll have to move slightly behind. Okay, so this one composition done. Let's try out something else now. So next I'm going to try out with the ND filter. It's still slightly bluer, it's still before sunrise. So hoping I'll be able to slow my shutter if I use the ND filter. So I'm using currently a variable ND filter, and let's try it out first. It's a screw-on filter. The only issue I think I'm finding is my tripod is not very steady. So maybe I'll try out a 2 seconds timer to still keep my images very steady. So let me just show you the effect of the ND filter. So as you can see, I can vary the intensity from actually really quite dark. Probably it's 8 stop. I'm not sure how many stops ND filter it is. And as you can see, as I vary it, there's more light coming in. Oh, okay. I realized I also have my tripod in the composition, which I'll have to move it around. I was expecting for some sunrise today, but it seems like I am not going to see any sunrise today. It's quite cloudy. The sky was nice and red when I arrived, but I think I missed that opportunity to click during that time. But anyway, we'll give this ND filter a try. So I am at the minimum stop and I'm shooting everything at 12 millimeter. And this is a crop sensor, so effectively it will be around 18 millimeter. In this image, probably you cannot see, but there's a jetty in the background behind these boats. So, but I doubt if I can really make out from the composition. But let's see, I'll try out some 2, 3 angles because there are lots of boats parked here, which should make for a lovely composition. So let's increase the aperture a bit. So I am going to make it at 5.6 and I am at 1/8 of a second. So I don't think so it really slowed the water movement a lot because the tide is not very strong currently. So, but let's see, let me now increase the ND filter. So it is quite dark now and probably I can take up the exposure to, so I'm at now 2.5 seconds exposure. Okay, this was slightly better, but I don't know, there is some weird cast, black cast. Probably it could be because of the filter. Oh. So maybe I think I should not be shooting at the maximum range. Okay. So this is becoming too bright. So let's try out 1/3 of a second. So good thing is I can see the sun coming through the sky, but unfortunately it's cloudy near the horizon. So maybe it I will be able to see the sunrise, but probably after some time. So I'm trying out a different composition right now. It's slightly further from the previous one. Let's see. And you can see the sun, it's almost behind the clouds now. So I really need to be a little faster. I think there are some people who have come into my frame, but let's try to, I don't know, it's quite wide angle, so I'm not able to eliminate them. So I just shifted my camera to focus more on the sky now, and now the sun is already gone. So by the time the sun comes out behind the clouds, I'll try out a different composition and I'm going to try out another composition and I'll wait for the sun to really come outside the cloud and then we'll see if we can click some more sun in the background photos. So I have this lovely boat in the foreground now, and I want to keep that as the main subject here, and we'll see how it comes out. Maybe I'll try out a 28 millimeter now. So this is the boat. So I'm slightly recomposing to keep this boat and also get some of the sky here. Okay, I really am struggling with this tripod. It's not meant for long exposures. So I'm at f8 half a second. Okay, unfortunately with longer exposure because the boat is also moving, so I'm getting a blurry boat. I'm not sure how the image will look like. Maybe going beyond 1 second is really going to blur the boat. So that is something which I don't want. Probably you can see I still have some people in my frame. So what I'm going to do, I'll try to get ahead of them. In fact, they got ahead of me just so that I'm not in their frame. But maybe let's try that out. And I will have different boats in perspective now. So just for some different perspective, I'm also going to try out few photos with the ZR. I'm using a 40mm lens and we'll see how the photo turns out to be. Okay, so luckily the sun has come out from the clouds and let's quickly take some shots before it becomes a little bright. So I'm getting some golden reflection on the water. If I slow my shutter, it's making the boats also blurry, which is something probably will not look good in the composition. But let's try to find a sweet spot with the shutter here. Okay, so I'm at half of a second, f10 now, because it's quite bright already. And I am going to zoom to get in as close to the water as possible here. Okay, I think this should be fine. I am at 1/5 of a second and f10. So this is going to be my last attempt of the day. I think the sun is again going back inside the clouds, so probably it wouldn't make sense. Okay, so I'm going at wide again at 12mm. So hope you liked this video and you found this video to be fun and interesting, coming along with me for shooting this sunrise on this lovely beach. And I'm going to be doing lots more video from Thailand on location. If you're interested in videos like this, then please do consider subscribing to my channel. I'll see you very soon in another video. Till then, bye.